Well, we do know that the shooting did take place in one of the classrooms here at NAS Pensacola, and we're also finding out officials are saying that the suspect is a Saudi aviation student, and they're trying to figure out if this is terrorist related. So I'm just going to step out of the screen. That's right, Bill. No one is allowed on or off the base. Traffic has been backed up here for the last couple hours. I'm just going to get out of the way for you. This is Navy Boulevard and Gulf Beach Highway. As you can see, we've got the city police, we've got Escambia County deputies. So Chinese workers are walking behind me. They're marching all the way from Garapan down Beach Road right here. And one of the translators told me that they're saying that they haven't been paid in over a month and they can't get home. TSA agents had this presentation this morning because it's the holiday season, airports are busy, and they want to make sure people don't bring things like this, a pocket knife on an airplane. I did not have a chance to throw a mullet, but I saw plenty of people do it, and the competition ended at 5 o'clock. But as you can see over here, the party is still going here at the Floribama. Now, police say that they still don't know how U.S. Marshals tracked down Marquise Wallace, but they do know he was in the Philadelphia area for about a month. And we spoke with a relative that lives right in this area who says that she feels like they're one step closer to justice.
Well, we've been going through a whole lot, and we're just, happy and everything about him being captured. And like I said, it wasn't going to do no good of running.
This is a photo of Wallace after he was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals. Police say Wallace was staying in Philadelphia with a relative. Wallace is accused of hitting and killing 8-month-old Niaria Baldwin and 28-year-old Nefertaria Williams back in June here on Cervantes Street. Police say Wallace was going over 90 miles per hour at the time. Brizenda Mitchell is Williams' grandmother and says she's happy that Wallace will finally pay for this crime.
He haven't did any time. He needs some time to let her see how it feels to be out there. Out there in prison, I'm talking about.
2 other men were arrested in connection with helping Wallace, Tadrian Rushing last month and Ali Freeman last week. Still, Mitchell says she does not think Wallace is remorseful.
Because he have got away with a lot of things already. And this here was just like a murder. Somebody, you have to apprehend them and stuff. You got to hunt them down like a dog.
Mae Thornton says on Tuesday night a family acquaintance broke into her home and beat and stabbed her. She says her 13-year-old grandson was there at the time as well. He was also beat with a metal pipe by the suspect.
You can't imagine the pain this is. I got fractures in my jaw and in my nose, and then he stabbed me in my head.
Mobile police say they responded to the 7500 block of Sharon Court around 12:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. Police say the suspect kicked in the back door to gain access to the home.
Pillow was covered in blood.
Isaac Melton is Thornton's grandson. He was in the house at the time. He says he was getting up to go to the bathroom when he noticed the suspect in his home. He says the suspect had already beaten his grandmother, then started to come for him.
As he was just beating me and beating me and beating me and beating me, it led me to my bed. And I started screaming help by then, and blood was gushing.
Melton says he was able to break away from the suspect and run to a neighbor's house to call police. He says he just wants the suspect off the streets as soon as possible. Thornton says she has a message for the person that did this to them.
You should never get out. You're sick. You're a sick person. But there's no excuse for this.
It makes me feel very emotional. I just love the military and these guys because they're just awesome.
Today, people packed Pensacola Beach to see the Blue Angel dress rehearsal. You could see the Blue Angels flying together at times, then splitting up to do different maneuvers.
It's exciting, it's exhilarating, you never know what's going to happen, the dangers involved, the close maneuvers when they're together, it's incredible how close they get.
It's not just tourists and residents excited about the Blue Angel Air Show. Businesses say this is the biggest weekend of the summer. Over at the dock, they are preparing to be packed on Saturday.
It's probably 50% above the top where we normally do. We're usually real busy anyway, but the Blue Angels increase it substantially.